It is an honor officially open the third local conference of youth on climate change in the Gambia. The event provides a crucial platform for young people to unite, hear their voices, engage in meaningful dialogue about future of our climate, which is very crucial.
I am Hadijatu Sise, the LCOY coordinator of the Gambia. LCOY is an initiative of UNGO, the official children and youth constituency to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. It is the national version of the International Conference of Youth that happens a week before Conference of Parties, bringing different youths together in order for their demands, policies and recommendations to be gathered in one policy document. The biggest output of this conference is the development of the National Youth Statement. In this statement, Gambian youths come together to share their ideas, knowledge and expertise for more inclusive, sustainable climate resilience for the Gambia.
My name is Aissatou Jase. I'm a final year medical student from West Coast region. Yes, my expectations were met. I have learned a lot since the morning. One of the things were the go-to stream. When Dr. Sanyan started talking, I never knew I was living there unless he explained further that I was living in the center between Bundung Bohol and London Corner. So it has shown me a lot that go-to stream can be developed, and the way that they have it, which is the sponge technique that he was talking about, is something that will really improve the life of those living along the go-to stream. We also talk about the marine lives, tree planting, and everything that has to do with the environment. We have seen how climate change really affected everyone. So here, the way I make.
My name is Omar Trawale from Central River Region, CRR. So actually the question you asked, I think Bansang, that is in CRR, the whole of CRR is one of the regions that is vulnerable when it comes to deforestation. There are a lot of cutting down of trees in CRR, both CRR North and South. This is one of the reasons why we have erosion all the time. And then that is not the weather. There is extremely hot weather in CRR. During the hot seasons, CRR have the highest record of highest temperature when it comes to hotness. So this is all as a result of deforestation, and these trees are cut down without replacing them. So I think it's the major factor of environmental pollution that is happening in CRR.
My name is Ndesise. I'm from West Coast region, and I'm exhibitor from Plantation Nursery. Today is my first time meeting LCOY, the Gambia, and it's really a great experience because I have learned a lot of things since in the morning about climate change and how we can combat them, and also about growing different type of trees and how they can help, and the type of soils that we can grow different type of trees. We plantation nurseries, we focus on trees, like nursing them and then nurture them, trying to transplant them from different communities. We share trees from different types of regions, different schools and different communities.
Actually, we believe in this particular initiative because since the youths are the future leaders, so the West Africa Coastal Area Resilience Investment Project, we supported this LCOY 2024 to ensure that we bring the Gambian youth together to champion climate revolution. This dialogue between the policymakers and the Gambian youth is very, very important because we're preparing the mindset of the youth. Since they are responsible citizens, and they have to take the country to the next level. It's very important to prepare them to be more responsible citizens. As far as climate change is concerned, environmental protection is concerned, the youth, they have to transit. So we are very happy that this particular convergence is growing bigger and bigger. And from the project perspective, we are able to support them, the communities.
My name is Fanta Dabo from the Youth Opportunity and Transformation in Africa, and also part of the Gambia Youth Tax Team, which was formed by YOTA in Ghana. So basically today we are here in the LCOY as part of YOTA's representative. So my experience with the team, we went to different sites today, and it has been very amazing and very interactive. We went to the Kotu stream, where we have observed a lot of soil erosion, dumping and pollution that is going on around that area. And part of our recommendation that we made to the stakeholders is for people to look at, especially the Waka project, to look at that area, and also do the case of advocacy, because it is needed for the community. And also the physical planning unit needs to be involved to ensure that people that are allocated land in that area know where they're going to stay, because at the end of the day, this problem is affecting the community. And if it affects Kotu stream, it is not only going to end at Kotu, it might go beyond, because at the end of the day, the water that is from the stream goes straight to the ozone. So when it gets to the ozone, at the end of the day, you cannot estimate who is going to be affected. So it's a concern.
Good afternoon. My name is Bubu Patajalo. I am the Climate Change Finance Advisor for the Gambia, located at the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Environment. And I thank LCOY for inviting me to this workshop. Throughout my history of climate change in this country, this is the biggest gathering I have ever attended in terms of youths and coming together to fight climate change. And they have asked me to talk about negotiations, and it is important that if you are going to be a negotiator, there are certain things you must know. You must know history of the climate change. You must know history of the convention. You must know the different bodies of the convention that are conducting negotiations, starting from the COP, the Bureau of the COP, the subsidiary bodies, and also you must know the different groups that you are negotiating with.
Actually, this year our coordination has been so flexible in the sense that, after the creation of our working groups, we have seen that, we have selected the right people to lead those working groups, which is the communication programs, selection, and we also have communication. And we even have, this year MC and moderators to make sure that, every working group have someone that is leading it. Either, 2 people are selected, that is he or she. We always, because we are so concerned when it comes to gender inclusivity. But not only that, because after formulating this working group, we also need to make sure that they have action plan. They need to, get results. So we have seen that, all of them have definitely exceeded our expectation. But yes, still our challenges are still there, because there is always room to learn. We have received some gaps in terms of, our logistics, in terms of, providing their transport, providing their credits. And also when it comes to communication as well, giving them credit, giving them internet connection, and also giving them access to, our social media was also a challenge. And then for program as well, developing the letters, template, was also a kind of challenge, because not all of them have laptop, so we have to utilize the best use of, WhatsApp for all of us to be working together, which was really helpful.
A special commendation to all our partners, the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources. Through Waka Project, we are able to sponsor over 75% of our conference. To French Embassy in the Gambia, EU Gambia Partnership Office and the Gambia Transport Service Company. Also thanking our international partners, Think IT Global and YOTA for their immense support to a successful LCOY Gambia.